Today, let's look at how we can edit this junction. First of all, I'm going to go and turn on the CAD layer that we'll use to edit the junction. It may be that at some quadrants you want to make minor changes, in some quadrants you want to make major changes, and on some quadrants you don't want to make a change at all. If I go to Junctions, Edit Junction, and select the junction. If you've done this roundabout design in version 8.4 of Civil Designer, you'll see that there's a tab there that is active called Edit CAD Targeting. Looking at my options on the top, we got yes, no, and continue. If I do go and select continue, it goes back to the previous dialog. Clicking on the option again, and then reading my prompt. Do you want to change the circle crown line targets? Looking in your plan view, Civil Designer goes and highlights the target for me. If I want to make changes here, I click on the yes tab, but in this case, I'm then going to select no. Moving on to crown line number 1, you can see the entities used to design crown 1 has been highlighted. If I want to make changes to this, I would go and select yes. Indicating crown line number 1, I go and select this CAD line. Right click and extract string. I'm going to change my snap mode by pressing Shift J on the keyboard, selecting the entry point and then the exit point, and then selecting my road edge. Once it's all selected, I go and right click and extract string. With both lines highlighted, am I satisfied with crown line number 1? If I were to select no here, I could go and redefine the entities. In this case, I'm happy, so I'm then going to select yes. Do you want to change crown line number 2? I'm going to select yes. Right click and extract string. Select my entry point and my exit point, and select the road edge line. Right click and extract. I'm satisfied with the selection set, so I click on yes. Looking at crown line number 3, click on yes. With this example, I've gone and used more than one entity to define crown line number 3, just to show you that if you do make a mistake, you can go and right click and redefine the last entry. Selecting it again, and then right click and extract. Selecting the entry point and the exit point. Selecting road edge number 3, and then right click and extract. I'm happy with line number 3, so I click on yes. And then looking at crown line number 4, I'm not going to make any changes, so I click on no. It brings up that dialog box. It gives me the option to go and change my lane width, crossfall, and tie-in slope. We presented with the long section of the crown line. You have the options to go and make changes here. You can go and specify which display settings to use. And on the left-hand side, we give you tools in order for you to go and change the design.